Hi everybody, it's me, Barbie, Pedal Pusher, and I wanted to stop in really quick and make a short, fast post-market video. I guess I can kind of call it a regular Flosstube video too. It's been a really long time since I've made one of those. I want to say November. So we're going to get through some stuff of what I've been up to. First we're going to start with market because that's a really big what I've been up to. Um, it's been a week since I was there at market in Nashville, and since it is Friday today, Friday the 13th, um, yeah, we were set up getting ready for early bird. I can't believe it's already been a week. I don't know what else to say about market just because it was so amazing. I know if you've been watching other market recaps, the word amazing keeps happening, but there's there's no other way to describe it. It was amazing to meet all these other designers. It was amazing seeing so many floss tubers. The stitching everywhere was amazing. Like, it just blow your mind amazing. So I want to throw out a couple thank yous. I'm not going to go over every detail because we would be here way too long, and Oscar does not nap that long. So let's go for it. First, I want to thank my family. They've had to listen to me talk about nothing but market for months now. And they've been really good about it. And some of them, I'm sure, like, we really don't care that much about cross stitching, but they've helped me through it. They helped me fold and stuff so many patterns. Unbelievable. I couldn't have done it without them. I want to thank my mom and my aunt who drove to Nashville with me. They really didn't have much to do with the market themselves. They went out. They had a great time. They were out doing whiskey and bourbon tastings, and they went downtown Nashville and went to the Parthenon. I mean, like, they were all over the place, but it was so great to have them there. If I needed something, they were more than willing to run and get it for me. And just to have someone there to be your support system was fantastic. So thanks, Mom and Aunt B. I wanted to say thank you to my amazing model stitchers, Stephanie Perkins and Rebecca Splain. These ladies do beautiful work. They stitch fast. They really helped me get everything ready in only a few months for market, and I couldn't have done it without them. So thank you, ladies. Huge thank you to Helen D, East Coast Crafter on Instagram. Helen, I can't say enough times. Thank you so much for flying from Maine, hanging out with me in my booth, helping me out. I couldn't have done it without you there. And it was so good to finally actually meet you, which was fantastic. So mark your calendar for next year, Helen. Misty, it was good seeing you again this year. Without Misty and without Stephanie from Lindy Stitches, I don't know that I could have pulled this off either. They were constantly there for me, asking, I could ask them questions, get advice. Amazing. There's that amazing word again. They know all they've done for me. I couldn't do it without them. So thank you, ladies. And lastly, to you guys, everyone that has left me so many kind comments. I know I've been really bad about replying the last couple videos. I have read every single comment. You guys don't know how much they've meant to me. Just to have your support and have you guys cheering me on has been fantastic. Thank you so much, all of you that pre-ordered with your LNSs or your online shops. It was great to be able to show up and know that there were people that wanted to buy my patterns. So thank you. All my stuff is in my shop, so if you are looking for any Nashville patterns and you don't have an online store that you support or an LNS, you can find them in my Etsy shop, except for the Nashville exclusive. That is exclusive just to the shops that attended until April 8th, and then it will be in my store. So paper patterns and PDFs are both there, and I have thread packs for fresh picked tulips and spring primrose. So that's about that. From here on out, I want to show you a few things from market that I got. I really didn't get much. I was very proud of myself, although I do have a couple things still coming, so maybe I shouldn't be that proud. First of all, I want to share with you so many of the shop owners. It was so great to get to meet them in person, and they were just, again, the nicest people you're going to meet are the people here at Nashville Market. They're all just amazing. They're kind, they're helpful, they're friendly, they're great. And I met two ladies, and they were fantastic. They're from the Crafter Emporium, and they were so sweet. They made my day. They kind of made my weekend. And they gave me this awesome bag. You can see it's full already. It's got all my stuff from Market in it, all my paperwork, and it says getting stitchy with it. You can read. But they have 3 of these tote bags on their website. They're called the Crafter Emporium. There you go, if you want to look them up. Sweetest, nicest ladies in the world. I love my bag. Thank you so much, ladies. And I hope to see you next year, too. So go check out their bags. They have this one. They have one that's like kind of a witchy hand, and it says, I practice stitchcraft, and I think the other one says crafty girl. They were all cute, so it was hard to choose which one I wanted, but I really love my bag, so go check them out. My other haul, I was just around the corner from October House Fiber Arts and got to meet her. She was, again, lovely, kind, and she was nice enough to gift me this one, Bloom and Grow. Isn't that pretty? And it looks like a fun, quick little stitch. Actually, maybe I should start that soon. Could be maybe soon. So I got that. Bent Creek, I know they were a last minute addition to the Market. And I like Bent Creek, but I don't know that they fit in with the style of my house. But when I saw that they had this one in their Classics line, I had to get it. It's Flowers in the Springtime. My sister got married in 1999, and someone she knew stitched this for her. So I've been seeing it in her house for 20 years, and every time I see it, I'm like, it's so pretty. I wonder who made that. I really like it. And so when I saw it, I was like, I gotta get it. It's gotta be mine. I've liked it for 20 years. I think that's justification enough to go ahead and buy it. So I did. The other things that I bought, so I said earlier, my mom and my aunt really aren't stitchers. My mom used to stitch. My aunt is not the crafty type usually. But we pulled them in. We've lured them in. My mom, every time she'd come to my room, had to walk by Teresa Koget's room. I mean, if you're not going to get lured in by Teresa Koget, I don't know what's going to do it for you. So she found some Santas she liked, so I bought that for her, and she's going to try to start stitching it. She's like, if I start now, maybe I can be done by Christmas. So that's awesome. And my aunt, she loves to go, she has a camper that she'll pull with her truck and go camping and stuff. And so we found the perfect designs for her. Open Road Abode was, again, kind of tucked back around a corner from my room. And her stuff she's got all kinds of campery stuff. So I guess I was going to kind of show you these, but see, it's like campery. See, camper, bison. It's the chart, so I can't really. But my aunt's like, well, maybe maybe you could teach me how to stitch that. So we sucked her in too. So she's got all kinds of, here's one called Trailering in the Tetons. Again, I can't show you because it's a chart. And another chart. If I do them far back, they're all like Yellowstone, Devil's Tower, just cute little quick stitches. And she has them charted in all one color, but she also had some examples where people had picked their own colors and they looked really cool. So I'm going to try to teach my aunt how to do it, and I'm going to stitch a few for her camper. The other thing I got, I went to, how could I forget? Just slap me now. Lois at Lady Dot. I hugged her I don't know how many times over the weekend because I can't thank her enough. She finished the spring primrose tray and the 2 pussy willows, the pillow, and the little tiny drum that was the cutest thing ever. Lois finished those for me. They were amazing. They were gorgeous. What else would we expect from someone as awesome as Lois? Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lois. I hope you're at home resting and recovering, and I can't wait to see you again. I had to go to her room. If nothing else, just to see Lois, because she's an amazing, fantastic person. But I also stocked up on goodies while I'm there, because it's like being in a candy store. So I got some beautiful velveteen bluebells. Had to, you know, I love bluebells. And then just to kind of stock up for future projects, I grabbed, it says Hip Hop. I think that's what was for hands-on design, but it's a blue I love. I grabbed some Union ribbon. I grabbed some Sizzle pom-poms. And because I have heard Stephanie talk about it 500 million times, I figure I might as well do it. Some Dirty Face lace. And then these are just for me because I think they're pretty. And I'm going to stick them in my spring primrose tray. And they're going to look beautiful and springy, but I have to put it up high where my kids can't reach it. But I'm going to do it anyway. That is officially my haul from Market. I have one whip to show you. So from November till now, March 13th, one whip that was not Market related. It's pretty sad. It's this one. Actually, no, hold on. I take that back. I don't think have showed this on my Flosstube, but I did it on the Prairie School, A Very Prairie Year wrap-up with Helen and Misty. There you go. I stitched this also. This was my December start for the A Very Prairie Year. I think it's from the April leaflet, I think. It was a whopper. Throw that back up there. The only other thing I have worked on that was not Market related in all of that time was about a week or two ago. I pulled out the Storytime sampler. This is my oldest whip. I don't know. It's just, I don't know if it's because of all the color changes or what, but I have a hard time staying motivated on working on this, even though it's cute. I am working on converting Phantom of the Opera because it's not very little kid friendly. In my opinion, my kids don't like they can identify the other ones. They don't know what that is. So I'm changing it up to Beauty and the Beast. So you can see my Mary Poppins conversion I did a while back ago. This way I could keep the rose. You can keep the red curtains and the chandelier. And so I'm just changing her. You can see she's kind of soulless and eyeless right now. A little creepy. And her rosy cheeks aren't there yet. Excuse me. But she's got her gold dress. So I've started on his skin. So I'm making him not the Beast, because that would have been a beast to try to chart. So he's, after he's transformed into the prince, is what he will be. I don't know when I'm going to get back to this, because I really have no desire to work on it right now, but you have now seen it. So there is that. That's my whip. So what have I been up to? Mainly just working on Market stuff. I do have a little bit of haul from the last long bit. Let me show you. So at Black Friday, that's right, it's March, we're talking about Black Friday haul. I went ahead and got from Willow Hill Samplings. It's called My Family Tree. She usually has a really good sale on Black Friday, so I picked this up. And she has like the different people, so you personalize it. Don't know when I'll get to it, but I've always liked it, so I thought, why not? At Needlework Galleria in Teresa, Shakespeare's Peddler's Room, she had a model of this on the wall. And it wasn't ever necessarily a prairie schooler that had appealed to me that much until Stephanie pointed it out to me, and then I was stalking it online, and so finally I found a decent priced copy. It was this one that I loved with all the flowers. So I picked this up off of eBay. And not too long ago, I paid more than I probably should have, but I don't see these pop up often, and I wanted it. So I finally have all 4 of this series now for Summer Breeze. Sorry, tickle in my throat. So that's the bare minimum I've done on Prairie Schooler collecting. I don't know, I can only think of maybe like 1, 2 more that I feel like I want. I think I'm pretty good on like the however many I have. It's an obscene amount. I also fell into a rabbit hole one day on eBay of looking at crewel embroidery kits, and I found this one, and how could I resist this? I mean, look at this thing. Amy, look, it's got a little froggy. Wait, wrong side. There it is, look at that little frog. And then you've got a little grasshopper and the snail and the strawberries and the poppies and daffodils, which are one of my favorite flowers, and black-eyed Susans and tulips. And look at the little bee, and there's a tiny ladybug and the butterfly and a woolly worm. I don't know how to do crewel embroidery, you guys. I have no clue. This is huge. don't have time for this. But how could I not buy that? I mean, how happy will that be on your wall? I had to get it. So now I own it. Fits in a 16 by 20 frame. It says it's a beginner stitchery kit, so we'll see. But yeah, one day. Our library had a craft swap. This is the first one that I'm aware of that they've done. And just bring in whatever you want, and they sorted it out on tables, and you got a ticket to come back the next day. And if you brought something, you got to be like the early bird shoppers. And thankfully, there wasn't a whole lot that I felt I needed, because this behind me is a giant stuffed full of crafting stuff mess. I really don't need any more. So thankfully, I only walked out with this little bag of trims. I pretty much stole all the rickrack I could find because I love rickrack. Some random ribbon. I mean, how could you pass up on this? Right? I don't know what I'd use that for, but it's cool. I had to keep it. So that was that. I know this video is very randomly all over the place. That's kind of my haul. How are we doing on time? Not bad at all. So it's Friday the 13th. As of now, my kids are in school, but I'm expecting that to change really soon. I know a lot of you, your schools have already closed and canceled. So I've done the very important things to prepare for this whole coronavirus thing. I've grocery shopped. We have plenty of toilet paper, in case you were worried. I went to the library. I stocked up on books for myself, my husband, and the kids, so we have plenty of reading material. And then this morning I did one of the most important steps. I went to Michael's and stocked up because, again, I don't have enough crafting supplies behind me to get through, time at home. So I grabbed some more yarn for my someday granny square quilt that I'm going to make. I'm just keep collecting these beautiful colored yarns. And then I love these colors so much that I went and got some floss and made a nice little, I think this is a lovely little color palette. Kind of springy. So maybe I'll try to work something up with this. We'll see. I got this yesterday in the mail, so I'm set to look at projects in it and get inspired and maybe do a little stitching. And then I didn't name all the names of who all I met at market because I would be here way too long. But one person I'm going to name because this is her fault. And I hope she takes full responsibility. I'm looking at you, Liz Matthews. This is what I checked out from our library. And I may or may not have ordered a punch needle, weaver's cloth, and the double hoop thing this morning on Amazon. Just saying. It might have happened. Do you punch needle? If you do, let me know in the comments. I've been looking at it for a while. I keep being really tempted to do it. And just seeing Liz's and her mom, Kathy Barracks, and several other beautiful, Teresa Kogut does it, beautiful punch needle designs. I was like, all right, I need to try this. I need to try my hand at it. And who knows, maybe there will be a pedal pusher punch needle design. Pedal pusher punch needle. Say that a lot of times fast. It's fun. Yeah, maybe someday. We'll see. All right. I think I'm going to wrap it up because if my kids are going to be home soon, I'm going to go enjoy one of my probably final kid-free nap times that could happen for a long time. So I think I'm going to go up and watch some Netflix or Disney Plus or just maybe some Flosstube and stitch and enjoy myself. I hope wherever you are staying safe, staying calm, staying healthy, and it's a perfect excuse to stitch, right? Perfect. All of us are ready. We're ready. Stay home? Okay, sure. I've got things I can do. So until then, I will hopefully talk to you guys maybe about a month or so and hopefully have some good updates for you. So I will see you then. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.